Um, I want to start off this episode with just breathing, okay? Just because based on all the things that's been going on right now in the world, based on things that I've been going through in my personal life. Like this week has been very frustrating, has been very stressful. I don't know how you guys' week has been. I've had to deal with my daughter. I had to deal with my car. Like it's just been really crazy. And so I'm so glad to be back here with you guys so I can just breathe, okay, and take out all the positive out of it. Now I know I said on this channel we're gonna talk about a lot of different things. So first, I just want to get into the mess. Okay, let's just get into the mess. When it comes to Diddy, all right, because that's the most thing that's going on right now. That's like the biggest story ever right now. So we're just gonna get into that. So if you guys have not known already, which I know you already know, like it just came out, Diddy has been arrested, and he is now in jail waiting to go to trial. Basically, he tried to take bond, but they wouldn't let him do it. So right now he's just waiting to go to trial. They don't want him to get no bail. They want him to stay in jail, right, until he goes to court to see the judge. And to me, it feels like this one is moving really, really, really fast. It seemed like now that they got him in jail, the court days and everything like that, and how they're trying to do it is really fast. When it was Kales, it really wasn't. Didn't feel that fast. But yeah, so this is crazy. It's so crazy to me because I grew up listening to Diddy. I grew up listening to Kels. I grew up watching the Cosby Show. I grew up with all these people, right, so to speak. And it's just crazy to me because when I grew up, they were stars, like stars. You know what I'm saying? They was making the most money. These are the people, except for Kels. You went to Kels for when it was time to do your thing, right? But when it comes to like Diddy and Bill Cosby, we looked up to them, right? Because these are men. Not only are they just men, but they're black men in our community that know, what we know, come from where we come from, most of us, and they just built themselves up from the hood all the way up until Hollywood, right? They went from the hood to Hollywood, making their own money and being entrepreneurs and just billions and billions and billions of dollars and can help do different things in the community and things like that. So when you hear about these things about them, it's like, dang, like I'm mad. Am I mad? I'm kind of mad because of things that they're coming out there doing. Like Diddy, his whole thing was they're trying to get him for the ex trafficking, right? And they're getting him for a conspiracy and drugs. It's just a whole lot that they're trying to get him on, and it feels like, dang, like we thought that you were better than this. We thought that, okay, yeah, you got all this money, like you would be doing better than this, but no, you're not. So it makes you kind of upset, but then again, it kind of makes you sad. And it's like, dang, like you don't ever want to see me personally. I don't ever want to see a black man crumble, you know, ever. And it's the worst when you have to crumble, not only in front of the world, but in front of these men. You know what I'm saying? Like in front of, and no offense, but that's just how we feel. When we have to crumble in front of it, it's like, dang, I already got to crumble in front of my people, but now I got to crumble in front of these other people, that may have other, things that they think about us and different things like that. So that part right there is just like the worst, and I just kind of feel like it's just crazy. And I want to take the positive out of it. I My thing is what I've learned from all these people, right, who's made all this money, who has started off at an entry level and now they are bosses on bosses. And the one thing that I learned that has brought them down and crumbling out of making it so high is just their own transgressions. You know what I'm saying? The things that they do in the dark that nobody knows, and the things that you feel like, okay, it's cool to do now and nobody really knows, but only a couple of people, but you never thought that it would affect you as much as it is, as it's doing now. Kind of like, let me give you an example. Like a man, right? Like we'll say men. The thing, their downfalls of the man or their weaknesses is the woman, right? A lot of times they find a woman that they like, and or it can be plenty of women. Like with Kevs, it was plenty of women. He had too many women. And to the fact that, yeah, I'm working, I'm doing this, but when I want to chill, I want to chill when I have all these women. But come to find out, that's who brought you down was the women. And that was his weakness, women, you know. So, or that's just like anybody else, like drinking can be your weakness, drinking, you can function and function and function day after day, drinking. And then all of a sudden, it becomes a habit unto you. And then when you're working and stuff, it can become your downfall in many different ways, probably like in your health and just different things, you have to pull back and say, okay, well, let me get this under control. Now, my question is to you guys, do you feel like I have a question. Like, do you feel like what do you think? Do you think it was just the things that they enjoyed and his weaknesses that has brought him down, or do you think it's something else? Or do you feel like God gives you so much time? Because most of these people that have gotten brought down to this level and in jail as much as they are, it's like they've been doing it for decades, right? And so do you feel like do you guys feel like in your own personal life, do God give you chance after chance after chance after chance after chance until he say, you know what, I see you ain't gonna do right. So guess what? I'ma step in and make you do right. I wonder, do you feel like that? Like, what do y'all think about that? Do God ever step in, when he feels like, okay, this has just gotten out of control and I feel like you ain't gonna change, you say to me you're going to change, you want to change, but are you really going to change? So now I'm just going to step in and make you change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder, is that it? Or is the things that we do in private, what we think is not going to come to the surface, come to light, it actually does. I just want us to think about that and kind of learn from that. Um, it's so much other things that I don't want to get into. Like I want to get into Ray J, because he's been what I heard this week with him and Princess. So I want to get into that. I want to get into Tracy Braxton, her whole thing with her family and her husband, different things like that. So we're gonna get into that as well. And then we're gonna do the updates on Diddy. Whatever comes out about Diddy, I'm gonna try to do the updates. I'm gonna try to probably do some shorts about it, or how I'm feeling about it, or what I think about it. But from this situation, what I've gotten out of it is, do not let the things or your weaknesses or the things that you do in the dark becomes your downfall. If we can change, try to change. And sometimes I know change can be hard, but if you can, just try to do it. Like one health tip I want to give today and throughout the day: if you can fast in the morning and not eat until the afternoon, that's amazing. That can help you when it comes to eating, so you don't just eat so crazy and you just don't feel so week, or whatever. It helps you with your eating habits as well. You just don't indulge and gets crazy and crazy, and you think you may be hungry, but you're not going to really be that hungry. Trust me, I'm doing it right now. So we all have to change little things in our lives, but I think with us seeing these people that we admired and we looked up to, or in any kind of way, it's like, dang, like, what if I can't let my weakness overcome me, you know what I'm saying, overtake me, or overtake my judgment, or overtake my morals and overtake my values. And if I can try to change my weakness little by little, that's what I need to do, because you don't want to have to deal with certain things like that, especially with Diddy. It goes like really, really deep. And if y'all want to get deep, we can get deep. So it's just up to y'all. So the French word for today is going to be welcome. And how you say that in French is bienvenue. I hope I said it right. Bienvenue. Bienvenue means thank you, or welcome, my bad. Bienvenue means welcome in French. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. Let me know. Do you like what I'm doing, or you want me to do something different? Again, bye, you guys. Hope I talk to you soon.